Hi everyone, it's Dr. Jamie here. Anyone that's been following me for any length of time will know that one of the messages that I keep coming back to is on the importance of feeling our feelings. We know that one of the key hallmarks of psychological wellness is on being able to regulate and also being able to feel and experience the full range of human emotions. One of the things that can interfere in that process is what Freud called defenses. That is, anything that can interfere in our ability to feel, process and work through what are often difficult emotional experiences. And so today I want to talk about two different types of defenses, which are probably opposite ends of the same spectrum, and that is blaming and excusing. When we blame someone, we often get stuck in a cycle of what they did to us. It's an external focus which often negates the internal impact of someone's behaviour on us internally. I had a client whose wife had cheated on him. He was understandably very angry about this. And so he spent some time really vilifying his wife, focusing on how she'd done the wrong thing by him and how angry he was at her. And after some time, we were really able to, find out what was lurking underneath all that anger. And there was a deep sense of grief and sadness in that the woman that, that he really planned on spending the rest of his life with had chosen someone else. The other side of that spectrum is excusing or justifying someone else's often inappropriate behaviour towards us. A female client who, as a young child, was assaulted by her father. He placed his hands around her neck and choked her when she was 7 years old, to the point where she thought that she might actually die from that experience. When we were looking at her experience of that, she really kind of excused his reaction to her. And I sort of said, gee, how do you figure that? And she said, well, it was my fault. And so I said, what did you do to evoke that kind of response? How did you deserve that? And she said, well, I lost my temper and I answered back to Mum. And so I asked her, how many 7-year-olds do you think have done that before? And she said, well, probably nearly all of them. And so it was her inability to be able to access her anger towards her dad for assaulting and abusing her, which was really getting in the way. It was her excusing his behaviour and minimising the impact of that on her, which really affected her being able to get in touch with those more deeper feelings of anger towards her father. One of the goals of therapy is to be able to identify hidden feelings that are often repressed or pushed down, and along the way be able to identify any defenses that might be getting in the way of being able to access some of those more deeply felt emotions. In my upcoming course on anxiety management, there's a whole module on defenses or feeling blockers, as I call them. I'm hoping that's going to be released sometime before the end of the year. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But hopefully this brief look at blaming and excusing, two different types of defenses that can often get in the way of being able to uncover deeper feelings, has been helpful. And if you notice yourself doing that, falling into those patterns, maybe just take a moment to stop and reflect and see if you can get in touch with whatever feelings might be underneath that. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to being back again, sharing with you all again soon. Bye for now.